Opening statement, actually. I'd like to apologize to Central Catholic. I didn't shave and get a haircut today. If I would have known a day in advance, I would have been clean shaven today. So I apologize to them because I wouldn't be allowed in there today. But I'll see you guys now.
You weren't allowed to have beards in Central Catholic?
No, I had to be freshly shaven and your hair couldn't touch the collar in your shirt.
You're okay there, right?
Yeah, I still would like to get a haircut though. This is a few weeks too long.
What's that being a 7-year college football player?
For me, it doesn't feel like it at all because, you know, it was split up between Penn State and here, so it was a fresh start here, so I feel pretty new here. I'm still learning things every year. Obviously, with COVID last year, it was different for everybody. So, you know, this year is really my first fall camp here. It's regular, you know, with the whole schedule every day because my first year here, I didn't get here until after camp. And then last year was a COVID year, so this year is really my first full camp here. So it's been great so far. It doesn't feel like it's my 7th year at all because really this is only my 3rd camp that I'm actually helping and participating in my career. So I love it. Not worn out yet.
Too bad it's your last one.
Yeah, last college one. Yeah, I could go a couple more years if they wanted me to, so I'd love to do that.
How's it been switching positions? You know, has that come easily to you? You know, did you play like that in high school or?
Yeah, so funny story actually, I don't know if I told you guys before, but when Coach Narduzzi's staff took over, my first phone call with them, Coach Harley, the linebackers coach at the time, said, John Petrishen, you're going to be the next great star linebacker at Pitt. And I hated to hear that when I was getting recruited because I wanted to play safety at the time. So I went and played safety at Penn State and then came here and started off as safety here. But then, you know, things worked out the way it did, and I think it's a perfect fit for me and my skill set. I put on like 25 pounds between beginning of camp last year and this year. So I feel like it was meant to be. I love this position, and I wish I did it earlier because I'm having a lot of fun.
How competitive is that linebacker room?
Very competitive. I'd like to think we're the deepest position on the team. Our whole team has a lot of depth this year in general with a lot of people coming back, but especially at linebacker, we have a lot of guys that play with experience. We have young guys pushing the older guys. Really, we're gonna have a lot of people in the linebacker room to play this year. A lot of meaningful snaps, and we know that. Iron sharpens iron. We say that all the time in our room. We're all making each other better. We're all competing every day, and I think that's been obvious on the field, and we're embracing that aspect of the game.
Speaking of DB, Narduzzi mentioned you as a nickel possibility, so you're not just a linebacker there.
Yeah, I've been playing in our nickel package a lot, and I love that really because it's like a hybrid position for me. So it's a little bit of what I'm used to at safety, and I'm blitzing a lot like I do at linebacker. So I'm getting to cover and blitz, which are really my 2 favorite things. So I love doing that, and I really feel like that position is perfect for me. So I like that a lot.
Who are some of the younger guys that you've seen during this camp step up as a veteran of this team? Kind of appreciate that.
Yeah, freshmen.
Yeah.
I think Jaden Bradley's had a good camp so far. Same with Rodney Hammond, the running back. He's opened some eyes. Obviously we haven't had too many live practices yet, so it's hard to see, things between thud and live are 2 different things. But we've had a lot of young guys. I think this class looks promising. The same thing with the redshirt freshmen. It's nice to see those guys, after a whole year in the weight room, develop and take the next step. So, the future is bright for Pitt football, and I'm excited to say that.
Anything else?
How's just this year been different with Coach Manilak coaching the linebackers?
Very different. Very different. I remember when Coach Harley, we got word he was leaving, we were all upset because we liked him a lot too. But Coach Manilak stepped right in, and we all have a great relationship with him. He has a different approach than Coach Harley did, but they both have their pros and cons. But we love them both. Obviously we wish Coach Harley the best, but Coach Manilak has been great for our room, and I think we're taking strides. We're playing a little different style than we used to. You guys will see on Saturdays those different techniques, I'm sure you guys might notice. But it means a lot for him because he's played linebacker, in the NFL and high at the college level. So we learn things from him, and we can relate to him on a really different level. So we like him a lot.
What does we, not me, mean to you, and where did it come from?
We, not me. I believe it came from the Eagles, the Leadership Council, with Coach Narduzzi, and every year we have a different slogan. And to me, it really embodies our whole team as a group this year because we have a ton of skilled guys. We have a ton of guys who have big expectations, coming back this year with experience, and a lot of individuals that have high promise and high potential. So But we can't focus on that. We got to focus on doing it as a group. And I think if we take the group mentality rather than people worried about getting their individual statistics, then it'll take us further as a team.
John, you want the last one?
I was just going to ask about Wendell Davis, the kind of camp that he's had after he starts the first few games of last year and goes down. I guess how difficult, from your perspective, was that for him last year, and then how has he really come back?
Yeah, Wendell's been doing a great job, and last year with his injury, that was something that I could relate to him on, with my history. Wendell's one of my closest friends on the team, and that's something else that I'd say with the linebacker group is different this year. I think we're a lot closer as a whole. I'd say the linebackers are really my closest friends on the team. So yeah, Wendell's been great. He had a great spring ball, and I think that was really big for his confidence coming back from that knee injury he had last year. Because he played well in those first 2 games, got some momentum, and then with a long-term injury, you kind of go through the motions. You kind of feel like you're not a part of the team at sometimes just because you're on a different schedule than everybody else. But spring ball was good for him to get his confidence back and his feet wet again, and now he's really taken off during camp. He's doing a great job controlling the defense, and he looks confident out there. So I love playing next to him.
All right, John, thanks for your time.